Hey, what's going on, Dolphins fans? Phin here, coming in with a new video. Today we are going to talk about the Miami Dolphins quarterback situation. It's been a very hot topic this year, this offseason, for good reason. One, there's a lot of good options out there, and two, we just came off of a not so great rookie season with Tua. So let's dive right in. One of the first intriguing stories that I've been hearing recently was about Russell Wilson being unhappy in Seattle about his pass protection and the whole situation there. He's for some reason feeling not so great about this situation and potentially wants to get out. I know originally Dolphins were a name that were brought up for that. I kind of think it's debunked though, because Russ did name 4 teams: the Cowboys, Raiders, Bears, and Jets, I believe, are the teams that he was interested in. Dolphins were not named, and so I don't know if that totally would rule it out, but interesting thought. What would Russ do for the Dolphins? So if you think about it, he's kind of a similar style player to Tua. Obviously a lot more seasoned, has a lot of experience, and he's just an absolutely great and proven athlete, where Tua is kind of more of his raw rookie, uncut version, where we're not sure if he's going to pan out the same way Russ has. So you're obviously getting more of a sure thing with Russ. But it's an interesting one, but I kind of doubt that situation. Probably the more likely of the free agency quarterbacks would be Deshaun Watson. I know we've heard a lot about Deshaun Watson, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I will say it is interesting that Deshaun and the Texans organization is in a really big standoff right now. Texans are staying put that they do not want to get rid of Deshaun. Deshaun is doubling down on that he does not want to be with the Texans. He even had a meeting with their new coach and basically was like, hey, just so you know, I'm not going to be your guy. So it kind of brings to perspective, this is something that's obviously going to be lasting for quite a while, maybe into the year, the season, where Deshaun's either sitting out or maybe he's doing a James Harden and coming to practice with a fat suit on and throwing slants to post routes and just purposely being bad so that they get rid of him. I'm curious how it's going to lay out, but Miami is on one of his top destinations. If Miami could get a heck of a price for him and make the Texans pay for not getting the value while they can get it now, I don't see how you say no to that. I mean, Deshaun is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. So if you can get him at a good price, you take that 100% of the time, regardless of what you think about Tua. Those are the two free agents, the only 2 free agents that I'm really interested in, if I'm being honest, that I'm even going to talk about. And then the other options, obviously, the draft, the number 3 pick, you have access to quarterbacks. Me personally, I'm not going to take a quarterback in the draft. We just took a quarterback, number 5, last draft, and haven't given him a full shot yet. But you look at a guy like Zach Wilson here, who has shown some great flashes that he could be a really good quarterback in the NFL. I think Wilson's one of my favorites coming out of the whole draft class. You got some other guy, like I'm not a huge Justin Fields guy, but you've got him, and he definitely has the athletic ability to potentially do something. But I would say if you were going to target a quarterback, it's going to be Zach Wilson, probably. Obviously with Trevor Lawrence going to Jacksonville, about 99% sure on that. And then we talk about our own guy, Tua, the man Tua. It seems like this is the big debate between all the Dolphins fans: is Tua yes or no? and it's like that's the big Dolphins divide right now. I will say I'm kind of in the middle here. I expected more out of Tua, that's for sure, but he did show some great signs. Kansas City game, he did show his ability to make things happen. I did like what I saw from Tua in some points, but my main thing is he got the experience, and that's the biggest thing for me. He got experience. He didn't have an off season. He's coming off a season-ending potentially career-ending hip injury. I think he's gonna be just fine. There's some recent photos that were just shown of him practicing, and dude's looking swole. I mean, his legs were looking like cannons. You know, he didn't get to lift at all last year. You think about it, he's probably gone over a year without lifting weights, and only focusing on getting his hip better. So he's got this whole off season to hone his skills and his conditioning. I think Tua is gonna surprise a lot of people and have a really big year, and I'm 100% on. I think Dolphins should give Tua another shot this year. Let him do his thing. I think he's gonna show to be the guy that we thought we were getting out of Alabama, and then we don't have to get rid of any more draft capital, and you can use those picks to either trade and get more, or get some really top tier talent guys instead of, you know, getting rid of the farm for a guy like Deshaun Watson, who is going to elevate the quarterback position, which is important, but he's also going to hurt the long-term stability of the franchise in other positions, which is why you see a lot of teams with a great quarterback who just got paid, who can never make that next step to the Super Bowl because they don't have the money to spread to the rest of the team to make the team around them great. So yeah, that's my take. I say probably no to Russ. Deshaun, if you can get for a fantastic price and benefit off the Texans' stubbornness, sure. No go to drafting another rookie. I don't want to see that. We just got our own rookie. I say let Tua flourish, let him grow. You know, we'll get him some weapons this year and see what he does with it. And you know, if we don't see any growth from what we had last year, then you kind of know. But I think you will. I really do. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. That's xPhin for you. Make sure you subscribe, and fins up.